Hey, what's going on, everyone? I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me on video, but here I am. And if you wonder why it's in black and white, some of y'all know me for a lot of OG stuff, so I figured this is the video for like an OG moment right here. Uh, so I'm not gonna talk about the obvious because me saying what's already happening, y'all already know about. Right. And if I talk more about it, it's just gonna cause a lot more, how can I say, a lot more unneeded emotion, I guess. That's the basic answer I have. But I don't know. I've been holding off on this for a while because, dealing with life, I didn't really have anything solid, I guess to say. I usually have something solid in like the other videos have y'all seen. But I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really, I guess, meaningful I could say to anyone. I mean, me, other than the fact that we're dealing with like maybe the worst year by far, especially with this so-called bullshit virus. But I ain't gonna talk about that because hopefully before the year's over, life can get back to somewhat normal, I would say. But kind of at a loss for words here, to be honest, because, well, as I all know, I just entered the new decade, good old dirty 30 now. So for all the people who are 10 years up, 10 years down, that's pretty much all who I can date right now. So if you between the ages of 20 and 40, that's the range I'm in. But that's another story. But speaking of dating, though, yeah, I could definitely say this year put a whole halt to that because of the fact of people not, I guess, necessarily so-called social distancing, even though that's not even a fucking term, because that don't make any sense. How the fuck you gonna be social and yet you're far away from a motherfucker? But what the hell do I know? Anyway, dating, yeah. Let's get to that. That's definitely a subject I can talk about. Because, well, I'm still in the game. Like other guys I'm aware of. I mean, unless you're in like a relationship, then this really ain't the video for you to be listening to. Especially if you have a really, really, I guess, emotional girlfriend or whatever. So if any dude with a girlfriend is watching this, turn this shit off immediately. I mean, if you want to keep watching, that's up to you. But yeah, dating. Well, I can only speak for myself as far as what the dating world is like for me, I guess, or what I can allow and what I can't accept, as far as dating is concerned. And I know since I've been dating as long as I have, I know one thing I've never really been accepting of is the lack of communication. So, when I mean lack of communication, hold on, actually, let me turn this camera a little bit to this way, a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, sorry if anybody's watching me move this shit out of the way. But, yeah. I mean, lack of communication, I'm basically saying if it's me necessarily make a lot of messages. Well, not a lot of messages, but me having to message you and then wait like hours in between, or maybe even like, hours in between, or like maybe even days in between. Really, to me, all that says is, lack of better words, pretty much you ain't shit. That's all I can pretty much sum that up to. Because anyone who has the audacity to actually have your number and you have their number, you text them or you call them or whatever. But whatever method of communication you use, whether it be text or call, and they actually don't respond to either of those, that says a lot about them. Not so much about you, but also we have to deal with the fact of how important are you in their life, really? Because in the dating world of today, as far as 2020 is concerned, and even probably as far back as, I want to say maybe 2010, maybe, because I think like around 2010, that's like when Instagram really started popping or really started becoming a thing. And I waited 2 years to get an Instagram, so I can only speak for myself about Instagram so far. And then like social media as being really, really big around that time. So around basically a 10-year span of like social media becoming part of the pop culture we know as of today, pretty much push a lot of, I guess, old dating tactics kind of back to where they started, which is like in the 20th century. So the days of long phone calls or like sending like cute text messages with like emojis or whatever, and you're actually getting maybe somewhat consistent communication between a person, and pretty much dead in the water if you really want to just sum it all up. Yeah. And I know me as a person who's real big on communication, if we can't necessarily have consistent form of any kind of contact whatsoever, I mean, you can pretty much expect not to hear from me again, not to see me again, pretty much basically figure out that I never even existed as a person, basically outside out of mind. Yeah, because a person who does that, not necessarily making themselves, I guess, available, whether it be from, a physical standpoint or an emotional standpoint, even though basically, as far as you like heterosexual male, you dealing with a woman who's not available in any form or fashion. She's basically giving you confirmation that she's either just wasting your time or you're wasting your time just trying to, get some sort of, a bond, maybe. Because even then, like today, like bond's probably harder to create than actually being in a relationship. Even though I think a lot of people mistake a relationship for pretty much try to put the relationship first before they can actually, necessarily create a bond. Yeah, because I guess they're more focused on the title than the actual bond, because the bond actually needs to be official first before the actual title. And I may just have to cut this short because this is going to be a longer video than I expected. So wait for part 2 of this. Till next video. Peace.